part 1 is available on my channel. This is part 2. Karna and Vrushali, part 2, after 2 years. Karna, like every morning I'm standing in the middle of the river to offer my prayer to Lord Saraya. Don't know why my eyes never get satisfied with rays. My eyes are always eager to absorb more and more rays and enormous heat from Lord Saraya. Whenever I look at that round ball of fire, sometimes I feel that I'm a part of same fire. On various days I used to stare at sun for the whole day. It gives me immense pleasure. I feel like I have lost myself. My body, my soul, all are a part of these rays. I picked some water in my palm and was offering it to Lord Saraya. Suddenly a voice screamed in my ears. Someone was screaming with fear of death, "Help! Pipe, help!" Immediately I turned back. There was no sign of any human on this shore, but I saw a hand in the waves of river asking for help. Probably someone had slipped from the shore of river. I ran hurriedly towards that shore and dived in Ganga River. I was swimming in water with my open eyes. Some small brave fishes were failurely trying to eat my candles. After some time I saw a human image continuously sinking down in water. When I reached near to it, that image hugged me tightly. At the door of death, how a human becomes so helpless. At that time she doesn't look at caste, customs, prestige and dharma etc. Only looks at his or her existence. Though she is a girl, then also she has holded me tightly in her arms like she's saying to me, "Please save me." Single quote. The way she's holding me, it was impossible for both of us to get out from water, so first of all I freed myself from his arms and then holded her from her hairs and fastly started to swim upward. A thought struck my mind. The prayer to my Lord remained incomplete. "Lord, please forgive me for this. Sometimes exceptions occurs." I came on shore and managed to pull that unconscious girl out of water. I was surprised after looking at her face. She is Vrushali, sister of Satyasan. The memories of Prayag regenerated before my eyes. Her pot water had fell on my clothes in Prayag. How ashamed she had felt on that day. At that time Vrushali was like a flower petal hiding her face chilly, and now she's looking like a beautiful matured flower. She is looking like a beautiful angel surrounded by water droplets. Her face is so beautiful. She's calm and quite like a sleeping child. I'm feeling like Miss Dakli. I have brought out a Yalakania from water. With her unconscious body in my hands I stand it for a while looking towards east direction. Some thoughts are provoking my heart. Every sunrise should be so beautiful like this. Vrushali should always remain in my arms like this. I'm wet and she's also wet. Time shall stop here. Our shadow in Ganga water should keep dancing like this. Birds should keep singing like this. But in the next second I dropped this thought. I felt shame on myself. She's an unknown girl. Slowly I placed her unconscious body on the shore. She remained unconscious for next half hour. Her wet clothes are sticked from his whole body. Water droplets are shining on her fair lotus-like face. At that time her body appeared to me like it's a golden wave of Ganga River. I remembered that my Uthriya, a cloth to be weared on shoulder, is on shore. Hurriedly I moved there to get that. When I returned back, Vrushali's was breathing slowly. Carefully with Uthriya I removed water droplets from her face such that she don't realize my hand touch. She nodded his neck a little bit and slowly opened her eyes. At first she didn't understand where was she and who I am. With feared eyes she kept looking at me. She looked at the water droplets that were dropping from my candles to my shluters, and then she came to know that where is she and who I am. Immediately she got up and seated. She started adjusting her wet clothes. She tried to put her hairs back with her fingers and then kept her head down. She standed carefully, and then as it is she rolled my uterine around her body. By indicating towards her pot that was flowing in river I said to her, "Your one pot was breaked in Prayag, and now here in Hastinapur Ganga had stealed your second pot from you. For whom she had stealed your pot, ask from her." She looked at the flowing pot and blushed, then turned back with her face down and then walked on stairs and departed from here. Her wet footprints were imprinted in a row on 4-5 stairs. Nervously she had taken my uteria with herself. My heart is laughing on her nervousness. I was continuously looking at the pot. Suddenly I heard some sound from stairs. I turned back. That was Bhisma Pitama. He lovingly asked me, "Karna, today why you are standing on this shore for such a long time?" I didn't single quote he replied anything. What I should have said? My prayers remained incomplete today because of a reason. How can I say this to Pitama? Today all citizens of Hastinapur are looking at Karna with surprise, who is walking without any Uthriya on his shoulder. Please watch next video, Karna and Vrushali, Part 3.